Facts about Ankylosaurus. Ankylosaurus was the Cretaceous equivalent of a Sherman tank, low-slung, slow-moving, and covered with thick, nearly impenetrable armor. This video will show fascinating facts about this famous dinosaur. The skin of Ankylosaurus was covered with osteoderms. The most notable feature of Ankylosaurus was the tough, knobby armor covering its head, neck, back and tail. This armor was made up of densely packed osteoderms, or scuts, deeply embedded plates of bone, covered by a thick layer of keratin, the same protein as is contained in human hair and rhinoceros horns. Ankylosaurus kept predators at bay with its clubbed tail. The armor of Ankylosaurus wasn't strictly defensive in nature. This dinosaur also wielded a heavy, blunt, dangerous-looking club on the end of its stiff tail, which it could whip at reasonably high speeds. What's unclear is whether Ankylosaurus swung its tail to keep predators at bay, or if this was a sexually selected characteristic. The brain of Ankylosaurus was unusually small. As imposing as it was, Ankylosaurus was powered by an unusually small brain, which was about the same size as that of its close cousin Stegosaurus. As a rule, slow, armored, plant-munching animals don't require much in the way of gray matter, especially when their main defensive strategy consists of flopping down on the ground and lying motionless. A full-grown Ankylosaurus was immune from predation. When fully grown, an Ankylosaurus adult weighed as much as 3 or 4 tons and was built close to the ground, with a low center of gravity. Even a hungry Tyrannosaurus rex would have found it nearly impossible to tip over an adult Ankylosaurus and take a bite out of its soft belly, which is why late Cretaceous theropods preferred to prey on Ankylosaurus hatchlings and juveniles. Ankylosaurus was a close relative of Euoplocephalus. As armored dinosaurs go, Ankylosaurus is much less well attested than Euoplocephalus, a slightly smaller but more heavily armored. Ankylosaurus lived in a near-tropical climate. During the late Cretaceous period, 65 million years ago, the western United States enjoyed a warm, humid, near-tropical climate. Considering its size and the environment it lived in, it's extremely likely that Ankylosaurus possessed a cold-blooded metabolism, which would have allowed it to soak up energy during the day and dissipate it slowly at night. Ankylosaurus was once known as Dinosaurus. The type fossil of Ankylosaurus was discovered by the famous paleontologist Barnum Brown in 1906, in Montana's Hell Creek Formation. Brown went on to unearth numerous other Ankylosaurus remains, including scattered pieces of fossilized armor that he initially attributed to a dinosaur he dubbed Dinosaurus. Dinosaurs like Ankylosaurus lived all over the world. Ankylosaurus has lent its name to a widespread family of plant-eating dinosaurs, the Ankylosaurs, which have been discovered on every continent except Africa. The evolutionary relationships of these armored dinosaurs is a matter of dispute, beyond the fact that Ankylosaurs were closely related to Stegosaurs. It's possible that at least some of their surface similarities can be chalked up to convergent evolution. Ankylosaurus survived to the cusp of the KT extinction. The near-impenetrable armor of Ankylosaurus, combined with its presumed cold-blooded metabolism, enabled it to weather the KT extinction event better than most dinosaurs. Even still, Ankylosaurus populations slowly but surely died out 65 million years ago, doomed by the disappearance of the trees and ferns they were accustomed to munching on as vast clouds of dust circled the Earth in the wake of the Yucatan meteor impact.